Welcome back to the Lone Ranger Radio Show. My name is Bruce Woodburn, Cross Country Mortgage. I am the Lone Ranger. We are talking a little bit on the last segment about are we going to experience a bubble? Is it time to sit on the sidelines and just watch things kind of settle down a little bit? Are they going to settle down a little bit? We're going to see a break in pricing coming up. So here's my opinion on that, because I think sitting on the sidelines of life just watches life pass you by. Now, it's kind of freaky out there. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. There's a lot of stuff going on right now that is completely different than any other previous market that I have ever seen before. And I've been doing this 32 years. I've seen a lot of ups and downs, including the recession that we had, back in 2007 and 2008. So I went back and I looked at some patterns. And I do have my opinion on whether I think we are going to experience some type of a bubble or not. Here's the thing. Don't mistake a bubble for corrections. Don't mistake a bubble for ups and downs. Interest rates are going to go up. They're going to go down a little bit. But here's what I think is going to happen to the housing market. Because right now, I love the housing market going up the way it is. Now, it's going up pretty steadily. It's going up pretty quickly. I'd like it to slow down just a little bit. Who is going to gain and who is going to lose? Here's who's going to gain. You get in the market right now, you're going to make money. Why do I think you're going to make money? Okay, here's why. You're not going to have a bubble when there's a shortage of inventory like there is. Like, there's so many more people that want to buy than there are houses available. So when the supply is so much lower than the demand, then you've got a built-in pool of buyers, and that's going to continue for a long period of time. So that's the first reason. Second reason, there is a shortage of rental properties. So if you think that the home prices are going up quickly, just check out the rental prices, because they're going up quickly as well. So what's going to happen is people are I'm going to go sit on the sideline and I'm going to rent. And then the next thing you know, they're going to turn around and go, oh, this renting business is for the birds. My rent just keeps going up and up and up, and I don't have anything to show for it. Now, meanwhile, while you sat on the sidelines, the house went up $30,000 in price. Okay. It's funny. I'm looking at my clients that closed a year ago, and their houses have gone up $50,000. For a 250 house. Even my son bought a house for 240, I think 230, and it's already gone up. It's almost 300,000. Okay. It's more than $50,000 in 1 year. Now, I don't expect that that's going to continue to go in that direction, but here's what's not going to slow it down. So this is the third thing. The cost of goods and the availability of material is so low that it causes prices to be forced to go up. So builders thank God for our production builders. And listen, I'm not a big production builder fan. Okay. I'm not, if you want me to refer you to a builder, I'm going to refer you to the one builder that I truly love and trust. That's a production builder, and that's Hanover Family Builders. Okay. They're the best production builder in Central Florida, period. Bar none. The best. Why? They stand by their work. They don't try to force people to go to closing before the house is finished. They are not greedy, okay? And they take great care of their buyers during post-closing, during construction, and post-closing. They take care of their customers. That's why I love them. They're family-owned business. I love them. Okay, Hanover Family Builders. You can go to my website. I actually direct link to them. They're the only builder that I'll give you a direct link to. All right. And there's other builders that I work with. I'm not saying they're all terrible. They're not terrible. They're doing what they can right now. But I watched builders in 2005 and 6 get super greedy, and I'm seeing a lot of that behavior right now. I don't like it. And they're doing it. That's what they're doing. They're getting greedy, and I don't like it. I don't think it's healthy. And you know what? They got their lunch handed to them in 2009 and 10, and maybe that'll happen again. I don't know. But the dilemma that we're facing here, and why I don't think we're going into another bubble, is that if you keep having a shortage of inventory, if you have a shortage of inventory and you have a cost of goods continuing to rise and a shortage of rental properties, then there is nowhere for housing prices to go other than up. But here's the thing. Your housing prices are going to go up. Hey, but you should be able to afford it because you should be able to get your $15 minimum wage right now. So everybody should be good with that, right? Yeah, you tell me that's going to do anything, right? That was ridiculous. All that does is raises everything along with it. But now you're paying $1.10 more per gallon than you were this time last year. $1.10. Okay. Your houses have gone up $50,000 in price on average, some much more than that. Cost of appliances. Shoot, if you can't even get an appliance right now, go to Home Depot or Lowe's and you're on like a 10-month waiting list from what I've been told. Okay. So they can't get these chips in because they were all made in China. So they can't get those in. You can't get windows in for new construction. All these things added up will tell you that prices are going to continue to go up. So should you get into the game now or should you wait? Well, I just want you to go back in your time machine, and it's called Google. You can search it and look at prices during different segments of the market when people were experiencing the same thing. You can go back to 1950s, okay? I can't go back any further than that because I don't have any records of it. But you go back to the 50s when houses were like $3,500. People thought they were too much. Way too much. That's way too much. Well, what do you think happened from there? And then it happened definitely in the 70s. The 70s, we had another big recession back then. And houses were $40,000. I mean, that was your average prices, $35,000 to $45,000, $65,000 in some of the higher end areas. And then people were like, "Oh my God, they can't go any higher than this. This is crazy." Okay. Then we saw the 80s. Then we saw the 90s. Then we saw the mid 2000s. Okay. Then we had a pullback. Okay. We had the recession. So houses went way up in price in 2004, 5, and 6. And then we crashed in 7 and 8. Okay. But why was that? What caused that? I'll tell you what caused it. My industry caused it. My industry caused that because Wall Street and the creators of mortgages, which is not me. I don't create mortgages. I originate them. I don't ever make the rules. I've never made the rules on any mortgage ever in my entire life. I interpret the rules that are given to me. So the sandwich was delivered to the lenders that delivered it to the buyers, and the buyers got wind of, hey, I don't need to verify my employment. I can lie about my income. I can put no money down. Shoot, they had 125% loan to value then. And then those mortgages got sold as good mortgages, as mortgage-backed securities, which was the fault of our federal government at that time. That was their fault. They approved all this stuff, sold it to France, sold it to Greece, sold it to all Europe, sold it to private entities, and all of a sudden, bang, they crashed and burned. Crashed and burned. So that's what collapsed the market then. So now, then back in 2010, which is when I should have bought like 25 properties but nobody knew when we were going to come out of the recession. So that would have been your buying opportunity. And then 2011, they went, their house is a little high in price, but when are we going to ever get back to where we were in 2006? When were we going to get back to 2006? Well, guess what? We surpassed that 2 years ago, and it just keeps going up and up and up. But compare what we have here in Florida to what you have in go to Chicago, go to New Jersey, go to New York, go to California. I mean, our houses are on sale here. It's still a buying opportunity. 407-706-3313. That's my phone number, 407-706-3313. You should pick up the phone right now and call me. I'll help you with your mortgage. I'll connect you with the right real estate agent. I'll connect you with the right builder. We'll be back in 5 minutes, 407-706-3313. I am the Lone Ranger. I'll be back. I think I've got a 5-minute break and we'll be back. But stay tuned. I got more to tell you.